แล้วแต่
And from there you can pretty much find the platform soonish. Actually, no.
Make sure to join the dodecahedron world for those of you who just joined the VC.
I already know that. Just let my stuff charge.
Although, to be fair, Gray probably looks at half the shit that people do and go, I mean, you're saying shit in my name. I mean, eh. Like, he likes orcs. He'd rather people, like, I mean, orcs are his kids. So it's like, I'm gonna look, I'm like, it's like the vampire and the fucking cultists are like,
In the actual lore, yeah, this was one of the original things. Gray, literally, if you worship Gray, you eventually become an orc. So it's one of those things where no matter what, Gray probably wouldn't care what race you are, because eventually you'll just become an orc.
yeah, which to him is the strongest race because that's all he cares for is the in Gray's eyes, obviously, because they're his kids. Obviously, he's going to see his kids as the strongest, but he's all about strength. And to be fair,
Meryl's over here with a half orc, half seal, both serving her in the free eyes.
But yeah, like all the other gods, like it's like most of the other gods have their own shit going on with them, and it's perfectly fine. But it is just funny how Greya is one of the more brutally honest, because again, honor. Only one out of the gods that actually says it's like yes, honor is above. Like honor is above everything. Honor is first, strength is second, bloodshed is third.
To be fair,
Because usually the tenets usually dictate things of that nature.
To be fair, I've yet to actually write the proper tenets for Meryl's stuff, but generally, generally when it comes down to it, doesn't right.
That's a good amount of NPCs. So we got a mission today, and this is straight after the fishing trip. Oh, look at all those NPCs.
Mia, quick question. Are you one of the players that's on today's mission?
I'm technically supposed to be because my character was spoken to about it.
You're gonna have to double check with the other DMs on that.
I asked Thanatos and he said yes, so because he
Are the other DMs
was the one
aware?
that talked. I'm not sure.
Alright, give me a moment.
Oh, Jesus Christ. There we go. Jesus. Yeah, it won't work. Being stubborn.
You're good, Mia. Just make sure to join the dodecahedron.
Yep, I'm launching VR chat.
I have one extra person. When it comes to the start,
I just need to be in a certain area.
Plus, I saw in the instance what the other map is, and it's like 10 to fucking 1. I know exactly what the fuck's gonna happen. We're gonna be transporting this fucking caravan at night. Son of a bitch.
Well, so, as a note, this is basically taking place literally the night of last session. Late at night. So, yeah, you're fresh.
yeah.
You're still freshly pissed.
Good. I still have to wait for the rolls on.
Is thick enough.
I still have to wait for the rolls on though. I'm really hoping that little ritual that Kraja put in works. That's the biggest thing. Everything else, well, I've got a lot of people helping me out on everything else. Which again, thank you for that, by the way.
As a note, let's go over everyone's equipment. In case we don't know what everyone has.
Oh, true point. I should probably bring up my character sheet. Make sure about that.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
nice.
Well,
Sorry. Just had a little bit more dinner. For Kraja, I've got, let's see. Nothing really that's gonna stick out too much. I've got a spare great axe just in case, and I've got my steel dagger. Otherwise, I don't really have anything else. No potions, nothing much else. Armor steel, weapons steel, you know, standard.
Basically,
I is be spooky work, yeah. I have it in my thing. And just for shits and giggles, I've got one deer heart left, just in case. I try to use that as my ammo for my blood magic, so...
Yeah.
But Kraja knows at times it's like, if I gotta dig into my own reserves, I'm like, if this fails, I know it's gonna hurt me, so fuck it, and then I'll use my own blood in the ritual. He uses a heart kind of like as a buffer. Yeah. Because Mama Shaman taught him best. So if we do fight things, there's a heart for me.
Ruby typically wears light armor. In fact, oddly enough, you guys would probably notice Ruby didn't really change anything other than just adding the hood. So,
Nice.
if you guys end up asking in character, she's just gonna say, "I always wear my armor."
Fair enough. And yet, for the only things that might be a detriment to things going on, for if there's anything stealthy about this mission, Kraja gets a -2 for stealth because that's his major flaw.
I'll let you know. I don't think there's anything stealthy.
I did my best.
Oh, we're going in.
Get anything
We going in.
Not to read into the documents. I was only made aware of one of the things that's not going to come into play until towards the end, but that was mainly because of some concerns some of the other DMs have involving Ruby.
Where's my microphone?
Gotcha.
Try and
Here
prove
somewhere. No, it is.
to them that those worries are not warranted.
I'm gonna get something to drink.
I think I know.
Oh yeah,
what it is.
for all
I think it's connected
player
to one of
casts
my
going
arms.
on this, recommendation: make sure you have a bottle of water or
The
something
teeth. Look.
at hand. If you need to take a break to get some water, because more than likely, let's be honest, we're going to be fighting things. You're going to be active. You're going to be moving, and double and triple check your play space is clear. I really, really hope nobody hurts themselves with their play space.
I already
thing.
do that
I
anyway.
see.
Yeah.
Stop it. If you hurt
You're
yourself,
stopping me from it myself, trust me.
I'll pretty much say this with my character. Right now, they have 2 stamina potions on them right now. They
I ain't got shit.
their armor is light armor, but their helmet is medium
Oh,
armor.
yeah, of course, but
I'm going to tell you right
You already
now.
had me added. It's just this is a new account.
Going
He's an asshole.
The primary based
Oh,
on
yeah.
gotcha.
some of the
Yeah.
things I saw.
Yeah, I know. But if they go for my head, it's more meat.
You're the only one I don't have as
Light.
a friend, so let's fix that.
Then let's see. I would have my primary weapon, but I
Also,
will get information
Is
about
the
that.
arm dwarven in
when we come
nature?
back.
Like, I didn't know we
But I
had
have my-
Fucking,
my
fucking
skill-
Full Metal Alchemist have an ass.
That's so cool.
However, this is just a loose limb. Because I don't have any of the things set up for it. I could,
Then I have
I
my
could do
sea
this.
shell shield,
That.
and
Oh, I see. So it's literally just.
that's pretty much
Yeah,
it.
you're fine.
Yes, my secondary weapon is
Hmm.
and it's
Don't
made out
worry,
of
we'll
steel.
win. I have a pipe.
So if I do use it, I feel like it's thick enough to protect me on flintlock fire. But if they aim at my open areas because the weapon is not large enough to protect my whole body, I might get hit
Open
on the
areas?
areas
What
they're
do you
not
mean?
protected. Okay, so give me a sec. I'll show you. I'll show you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking at myself, going like, okay, where would the only things logically that's like a gunshot could
The
get to me
usual place.
is the
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, inner side of my arm, my joints. Yeah.
here's the
So
thing.
if somebody fucking if
Alright,
somebody
98 is fine. Give me a sec.
A
Taps me,
firearm
that's fair.
What do you mean open
can
areas?
bypass
I
has
don't
armor
have-
penetrating
Give
properties.
me a
Basically, it
sec.
would turn your +3 to a lower bonus.
I have to turn my controllers back on. Give me a sec.
I don't
Fair
know
enough.
what it is. It might be from a +3 to a +1, or just negate it completely. I don't know.
I'll still take it. Still better than here's a -5.
Alright, there we go.
Yeah.
Now then.
You know, the only time when I say you can't really protect against it is if it's like point blank. It's like, hey,
So if
motherfucker.
I'm doing this, holding my shield,
Like so many
I'm most
pistols
likely
they could be like.
gonna get hit
Yeah.
on the places that instantly get.
Oh, do you
It's almost
want basically the generalness of what Kraja does with his blood magic? Because I've got three areas of
I know you
expertise.
dealing with it.
And then at times I've done impromptu blacksmithing,
Oh, no, look
where I
how
basically just take
Yeah,
it apart,
that's
stick it in a whip,
there's that.
stick it in a break, and go and fix
Oh
it.
yeah, this is a pretty thick ass sword.
And then the other thing else is
And
like
it's
the
made out of
things
steel,
for
too,
Greya
so-
are basically general like
Oh, yeah.
that's kind of a nebulous area where it's like it's just small things, but like
I don't think it's gonna
roleplay
have
esque
bullet holes.
things. The thing with him doing the ritual at home was more so like that's the area in there. It's like it's not a direct thing. It's a I set up a trap.
Yeah.
Best way is pretty much do this.
Yeah, but
That's the best
I don't have like I can conjure up like a blood bolt to be like it's like no I have Heelys, I have repair. Those are the themes of the two more
So if I do
focused
this,
things, and then everything else is kind of a
and
general
rest my
Mia.
shit cells like this,
Just a general question of what exactly is your character's kit
it could
again?
work doing this and
If I handle myself correctly, I'm completely invisible.
I forgot to charge my microphone. She is a fighter,
That's not what I mean.
primarily a fencer, one-on-one.
When I say kit, I mean what's your equipment? What's do you?
Heavy,
full
medium,
plate,
Because
light.
with this one, the
rapier.
class
Heavy.
doesn't really matter. Combat ability does, which for here is basically incapable, which is -2, commoner, which is no bonus, new fire, which is +1, town guard, which is +2, knight, which is +3, and then the DM only one of +4 master. But usually you'll end up starting with you'll be town guard, especially to start.
Yep. Which is what Crotch is.
Yeah, she
Full
is
plate.
usually town guard level of fighter, but
Ironically,
she
me
can
and her-
push herself for a limited time.
Yeah, we're basically of the same kit, where, you know, your dexterity, I'm strength. We're both in plate.
Hey, Solar. What's up? Is this Tommy?
This is
That's
indeed
not
the
fair, man.
boy.
You got magic swords and shit, man. We can't play that. What the fuck? Still, I love this kit.
Jesus Christ.
Tommy's kit looks fucking great, let's be honest.
Yeah. That's the thing. He's got a Daedric Zweihander and 2 fire weapons.
Yeah. Julian is absolutely in love with the fire weapons. The Daedric
course
weapon,
he
it's like,
is.
well. And also, I love the boot knives too. Those are just like cherry on top of the cake.
As a just double checking, Solar. Are you here to check up on the players, or are you going to? Or are you going to
I'll be
the-
real. I don't know what the hell's
They know
going
that.
on with the module. I just kind of showed up.
Oh.
Okay. So the dodecahedron is where players are waiting. The other
Gotcha.
map is basically where the mission is going to be and where the NPCs are being set up.
All right.
Yeah, I opened
From
this.
what I've
so
been told, this mission is simply escort the caravan, get from A to B.
Yep.
Well, that'll be fun.
Kill, loot, repeat. Kill, loot, repeat.
Pretty much. Just kill, loot. Keep going.
Okay, when the
As explained, Kraja is still in mid pissed off.
We'd be like, Kraja, what the hell happened when we were gone?
Ruby was there when
just
who was there to see
eyes.
the aftermath. She could explain it. Basically, you'd see his eyes are literally glowing right now.
Oh.
His eyes are glowing with blood magic, and you would just see nothing but pure rage in his eyes. Although
Oh.
when he looks at people, it's not like he's mad. Like you would be able to tell he's mad. He's not mad at you. He's just like his soul is mad.
Oh.
If-
Gotcha.
And if you guys guys were to ask and he doesn't answer, Ruby's able to give the answer because she's aware of the full context.
I mean, I could explain it too. Basically, like, Garage is very blunt with things. It's
I'm partially just saying
someone
in case you are.
Oh, of course.
A bit too pissed at the moment.
Oh no, Garage would be more than happy to explain things because that way everybody can get mad with him. Somebody broke into his house, and they used acid and explosives to blow up his shrine. What Garage is more mad about anything else, like. Most important thing that he's pissed off as, the kids could have potentially been endangered. Because using explosives inside of a house, the whole place could have come down. If they didn't pay attention, a spark lit, something caught fire, and just there goes his house and his family's home. So somebody threatened him, somebody threatened his family. Like, he can rebuild a shrine. He's not that mad about that. Like, yeah, he's mad about it, but like, on the things that I'm most pissed off about, last is the shrine. He is currently rebuilding it bigger and better. Second was somebody invaded his own home. Third, somebody could have destroyed home and family.
Technically,
That's what I'm most pissed about.
I would. That's okay. Would that? Will we know that in character, or we still have to ask?
If you ask him, he'd explain it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was there.
This is to save
I-
time.
Yeah, I know what happened last session. I was there. So. I was just asking.
Basically, in character, you guys see that. If any of you were to ask, he'd tell you.
Yeah.
That menace, the fucking menacing aura coming from this man. It's like, okay, something happened.
Basically, the happy-go-lucky orc is no more.
Until the culprit is found.
Until the culprit is found. Even then, I don't know how. Like, see, there's the kicker. It's like, if the culprit is found, is Kraj is still like he probably won't be as mad, but will he be as trusting? Because it's like, whoever it is, it's like, if it is somebody like, I was at least explained by plot. It is somebody in town. It is technically PvP. Now I did. Luckily enough that person came forward and we had a chat. So out of character, we're fine. So, but in character, obviously Kraja doesn't know. So whoever they are, it's like Kraja only wants one thing out of them. Kraja just wants to know why. Because honor is the most important thing to Kraja. Because it's like I'm almost like debating in my mind if certain things go on. Because one, if they're caught, what's their punishment gonna be? Because they went into the house of a guard, like they broke into the house of a guard, destruction of property of a guard, destruction of a shrine that was sanctioned by the Lord, 2, so that's 3 major big fucky wuckies. 4, the potential harm, well,
child endangerment.
Endangerment of citizens, because unfortunately Rose. Don't know, but Kraja would like to just probably roll that in there.
There is a document.
It's the reason why poor people get killed, and the guard have to step in to be like, okay, you killed somebody of Farlon. Their papers are technically still registered, so they are registered citizens, even if they are poor or middle class or otherwise. So, regardless of that, basically just adding things on. I'm like, the more and more that like Kraja could just like pile onto this thing, it's like, or anybody else could pile on. It's like, okay, well then, what would be the sentence? Because I'm pretty sure, I don't think that's just jail time or lashings.
No, that sounds like a guillotine.
Not gonna lie, yeah. Like, and see, like, at worst it would be guillotine. At worst it would be death.
Yeah.
So at my mind, I'm just like, if for whatever reason the guard decided to be like, Kraja, here's all the information. They are going to be put to death. You are the one that could either sway whether they live or die. If that option was presented to me, I'm just sitting here going, what would I do? Because one, never a big fan of having any results kill off characters. Because regardless, it's like, that's not necessarily fun, but like, they did invoke the PvP thing on me first. So I'm like, do I be a dick? Do I be the one to just do it myself? Or do I go, yeah, pull the cord, or whatever else? Or like,
In that situation, I'd ask for a roll.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
Wait, no.
Let them live. Let them
Actually,
live so they never can do it again.
Permanent injury. Give them
Death
permanent
battle.
injury to leg.
Nah. In that point,
or do
not
it
gonna
in
lie,
the
at that
gray
point, you know what? At this point in time, I would like, if the person did it and they explained everything. I don't even think Karaja would be like, I'm not even going to give you the good graces of what Gray would provide. You chose to be sneaky, underhanded, and everything that Greya stands against. Why would I give you the same privilege of what normal folk who follow Greya would deserve? Like, by all accounts, you should hang. Again, if they tell me the truth, that might sway me.
Yeah. Which, out of the character, you know the reasons.
Oh, out of character, I know the reason, but I want them to say it publicly.
Yeah.
Again, it's a
In
good
which
story.
case it would probably be lashings. Minimum.
I mean, yeah, lashes minimum. If I was extremely nice, I would just be like, give them lashings and be done with it. But no, it would just depend on how they do it. Like, and again, that is again talking about the worst case scenario, because probably best case scenario for them would be like they do get caught. Well, again, best case scenario if they get caught. If they get caught, then well, we go from there, and then whoever, however, whatever, because what race they are could play a factor. Being like, oh, if they're a non-human race, well, probably can leave that
Punishment
at
is
it.
going to be more severe than normal.
If they're human, they if they are human, then it could be being like, whatever. Okay, lashing's gone. Next.
Yeah.
So again, it's all like, I'm just curious how it's going to end up, and it sucks that it's like. Actually, that's the question. After this mission, are we able to go back into Farlon?
I don't know.
I was
going to
told
be
that there's
honest.
not going to be social today, but I don't know for sure.
Okay.
If that's the case, then that explains why it was said in the announcement, I believe, that this is taking place literally the late night of session 4. Basically last Wednesday. Yeah. But yeah, basically that would make sense, especially since going off of where this is going. Because if I recall, it's a dwarven hold, so.
Gotcha.
So we're going pretty far from Farlon.
Nah. Although I'm not sure. Did we travel through the night to get there? To then? Like, are we going in the day, the night?
We'll find out for certain. Unless we are at night right now. That's the only other thing I can think of.
That's fine. Orcs have dark vision.
Yes.
This character does too, but he looks human, doesn't he?
I mean, not with the red eyes, but
I mean, I've technically got a lantern. Well, actually, I didn't have the lantern in my character sheet, so I might be told no. In which case, I can easily just toggle it off.
I mean, if you have it in your character
double check.
sheet, you're logically able
It's not in the character sheet, so it's one of those things of whether or not.
Well, hopefully the caravan has some fucking, like, some mode of showing light, because if not, then it's like, so what, you expected your Chucklefuck entourage to have lanterns for you? Like, what were you gonna do if you didn't have the...
In that case, I'm going to ask a couple questions beforehand. Basically, one, would the caravan have any lanterns that could be purchased?
Or, luckily enough, I mean, a torch should logically be a thing. And also, that's the other thing.
Torch makes sense.
Do you know if there's going to be like an actual physical caravan that we are moving with, or is it basically stick with the people?
I don't know. Like I said, I did what I could not to spoil what was happening. So
I think the map that I saw that they're in, it has wagons, I believe.
Oh, cool. So there we go.
Ruby's got some secrets that might be revealed today. Who knows?
And it'll be the funniest thing. Because again, it's often the funniest thing where it's like people are like, "Oh yes, this big secret," and often Kraj's response, "Ah, neat." Moving on.
You know, like. There's a few things that, like, there's one that that shouldn't be revealed today. Hey, but I'm going to play Ruby how Ruby would react. So if the DMs push hard enough, she will react in a way that's actually going to throw everyone off. Probably.
You say that, it would probably be like, well,
oh no. It's got some funky stuff if it does happen. I didn't tell the other DMs about it because I don't expect it to pop up, but...
Yeah, as long as it's in a character sheet so they can look at it.
Technically it is, it's just not... Technically it is in
Technically? Okay.
So,
I'm just looking at that going like, if it's not there and if you're making it very obscure...
No. It's obscure, but it's one of those things that is mentioned by the name of what it does, but the one thing has so many other things connected to it that makes it work. It gets a bit also, for context, as a way to help to allow it a bit more, it basically makes it. I basically only have 2 minor edges while I have 3 major flaws. So 3 minor flaws. So basically, I've tipped it a bit to make it where it makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's a major that takes 2 slots technically. But anyway.
You can do that? Huh.
So you can technically stack it against yourself. Basically, you can have fewer edges than flaws, but you can't have more edges than flaws. So it's one of those things.
Question.
Yeah.
Could you have it where if you lose can you take your +1 from another thing, and could you slap it into your +2 to get a +3?
No.
Because I would do that a fucking heartbeat, being like, cool, I'm gonna take this off, throw that there. So Kraja, it makes sense.
Yeah, no, it's one of the
Kraja's major edge is physical strength.
Yeah. Now, granted, that would probably depend on the DM, but when it comes down to it, that's probably just gonna give you a +2 to any contesting strength rolls.
Yeah, like anything that regards it being like, strength check if Kraja's doing whatever. It makes sense that Orc's strong, so Orc do strength things. Because, I didn't want to have, because they also said where it's like, you can't add pluses into your fighting shit, because that was your training level for that. And I'm like, oh, okay, just gonna turn that into his, put that into his strength rather than anything else.
Yeah. With my bonus, don't get me wrong,
like the way I see it is that technically, if you're a low enough tier, and I actually got, in my opinion, if it's like a minor and then it's like with a very specific weapon, and up until you reach like the max, I personally think it's fine. Like for Corolla, she's a new fighter, but she gets a +1 when using spears or harpoons in combat, which is a very specific thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she's not the best fighter, but she knows how to move a stick around really well.
So long as things don't go over certain things, being like, because anything with numbers, people always try to squeak out as, like, I want to have the highest number, so that way I'm just like super powerful. It's like,
Yeah.
it's not how
With
you win games
Ruby,
like this.
you know, like it's one of those things where, yeah, it's a reasonable concern, but it's also one of those things where, when it comes down to certain things, and sometimes it's good to just let the person do it. Like when it comes down to like a mission, let's say that there's a character that is probably meant to be like a lot more powerful than others. If they go on a mission and the DMs are a bit on letting them go because they're afraid they're going to hog the spotlight, it's one, in my viewpoint, is let them go on one mission. If they hog the spotlight, then don't let them. Then we can start restricting that character from going on certain missions.
Yeah. I hope that the one mission that I went on, I didn't hog the spotlight on that. Just,
Oh, no.
I was.
No,
I was letting
like,
everybody else kind of be like, run the mission, being like, I'm here just as the muscle. You just want me to smash
it was
some, I'm gonna smash
literally,
it.
yeah, it was literally just you guys were at that point. It was basically just divide and conquer. Or you were dealing with everyone outside, while a good chunk of the people were dealing with what was inside. So, in my viewpoint, you were fine.
Yeah, I'm taking care of the ads. You take care of the big boss. You guys have the fun plot story. I'm just gonna keep fighting like a maniac. And also, I didn't like power game because like when enough people were on me, I was like, yeah, shit.
Lately, it's just too much. I can't not see this avatar.
Are we almost good to go? Like I know, or are we still?
I know this is going to take hold based on what was mentioned. I'm assuming this is gonna take all sessions.
Hey, Verb, how you doing?
A little bit more time, then it's not the end of the world. I also need to find Than because I want to make sure that
so
before
I decided
I
to stop working on the model. So how much time do we have?
Don't know.
Just about to hop down and
Let me find that out.
Okay, ask them, depending on how much time we have left, I might actually get these teeth off as soon as possible.
Not sure how much time you got left, but I mean,
I'm good. About to start a mission.
the DM's on max volume, so I'm going to full if they fucking talk. I'll be your signal flare.
Social setting today that I don't think I'm gonna chill because there's no reason for me to be here.
I mean, you are pleasant company, so.
Well, let's be real here. There's already like 4 other GMs in there, right? Do they really need me to be there to like roll dice? You know?
I'm going to be honest. Yeah, that's fair. Plus, one of the players.
Yeah, exactly. One of the players who is also a GM. How nice on that shit.
So in other words, you can take it, buddy.
Yeah, I'll be real. Today was like pictures. Yeah, I woke up today and I was like, I'm really not feeling shit. Especially I got a bit drunk yesterday, and I mean, I drank 2 full bottles of like
Whose dagger
sake,
is
so.
Gotcha. But yeah, by all means,
Who's dagger?
take it easy.
Like, did you
relax,
get that
enjoy the
made
rest of your night.
by holding
I
it?
got it on Sketchfab.
Yeah, I'm a bit
Oh no, I still I've had a knife in my inventory since episode 1.
I was gonna say, because if it was my holder and it's not
Glad you
steel,
had a happy
nor is it
Thanksgiving.
iron.
Well,
Yeah, no, I've had
happy Thanksgiving.
a
and
steel
fun
knife in
fact,
my inventory
yeah.
since episode 1.
Fun fact, none of the shit that Torel has that he made, I didn't have ready. I didn't have
They're almost ready, Nara.
Yeah, I heard them. I heard them.
I just see the teeth right above your fucking head.
Like, I'm already working on the model right now.
Okay. I'm pretty sure you all are getting restless because it is like 15 minutes past the time we would normally start. You guys are
Oh, no,
okay
I'm
to come
not
into the
getting
map.
restless at all.
However, you are to stay in spawn.
Well, here we go.
Things have taken a little longer to explain because of DMs talking over each other. But anyway, you guys are good to join in the map. Just stay in spawn.
Here again.
Oh, the selections are actually here finally.
Yes, they've been here. Wait to touch anything, because we don't know how we're gonna have you guys do this yet. Oh, I don't know how you guys are doing this yet. I'm just Corpse Harpy today, so wait till the DMs get in here.
Yeah, because
Howdy. Your DMs for the day are me, Thanatos, and probably Onion.
General, quick question, Pancake.
God, I'm on X-Tier Gaming.
Would the caravan have had a lantern for sale?
Yes, you're gonna have lanterns and torches. It's gonna be nighttime.
Oh, perfect! I've got a lantern on my model.
Where is... Ah, yes, Army. You are special today, Army. You get to choose Dark Elf speed, because you get night vision. Yay, you.
Do orcs get dark vision as well, correct?
Yes.
I believe this is yours.
The superior weapon.
For you.
Orc
classic.
Orc biggest?
Gets up here.
Yeah, I think that's the only orc.
It is orcs, but I don't know if orc has dark vision. Orcs and I don't know if dark vision.
We smell things.
Oh, so they don't get dark vision in Farlon. Okay.
Unfortunately, we'll short stack.
Thank fuck this has an invis toggle on it.
Alright, time to fucking twerk.
Yeah, you're also here, so you get the help.
Holder and twerk, his hips are
I feel
going.
like ass right now. I'll probably be mostly spectating.
I'm getting down with a... Oh, my hip!
If you want, since you're in the NPC channel, or you can there. I'll see you in the side chat. Fry my nose. I need to eat all these fries before RP
I
starts.
was told that we can smell things easily enough. Does that mean I'm allowed to have name tag on in the dark?
No. No, you should roll for it.
No? Okay.
Not
Sorry,
an auto
just,
success.
okay, just wanted to make sure I was doing my best to
Have
help
that
you
ability
guys.
unlocked.
Guess where it
Well,
was?
it's a benefit we have it unlocked. There's a potential.
They were on my tail.
Just tell me what the
We're gonna need some descriptions. We're shaking your head.
Alright. For what and when?
Out of the frying pan and into the fire.
Grandma, I need your help.
Fries are good. Here we go.
I got a new knife, so now I want to use it at every opportunity.
Remember,
Underestimate bastard. Help up.
I've got a lantern on my model.
Fuck. Now we can kick around the dwarf like a soccer ball and he can't do anything about it.
Obvious reminder. Guard these torches with your life.
Oh, I don't like that.
Broken. Rest in peace, you, if you don't have a night sight potion.
Nope. Those are hard to make, man.
Where's my...
Burn the witch. Burn the witch.
Once that's dark vision.
Probably only like 1 or 2 people are gonna get this, but stick good.
You got night vision, hit Dark Elf. Don't pull joystick. He will smack you if you do.
No. Wait, what? What?
Will smack you. Run at your average speed. Don't abuse the speed that comes with the night vision.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, like, don't go like, but apparently orcs have really fast speed. Like,
Good
times. Fast.
Just give me a moment. I gotta upload the model.
Like, we are good to go, though. Or I would, if you can't get that pretty quick, then...
Oh, no. I am doing it right now. You're good, Chief. I'm publishing it right now.
Alright, my dear players, please. Line up in front of me, line up in front of me.
Line up in front of line man.
Alright, line up in front of me, my dear.
Line up and quiet up. This is really important. Super important.
Alright, so before I start with a description, I am going to be asking each of you what you guys are bringing to this mission, and if you accept death rolls or
Does anybody else hear that?
Hear what?
Hear what exactly?
Something has a global sound on it.
It was probably the horses. I heard a neigh.
Anyway,
I heard a
tell me, do you accept
Yes.
injuries or death rolls?
He already is locked in with permanent injuries, so he's stuck with
Very
that.
well. Do you bring any potions or anything like that into this mission? Understood. You. Injuries
Yes.
or death rolls?
You get to choose what
Yes.
bring along.
Understood.
Alright.
Anyway,
You coming with me,
potions or
Darren?
anything that DMs may need.
Not that I'm aware of.
Noted. Ruby.
I get to choose what you're bringing?
Or injury.
Yeah, because Darren wouldn't know what to choose.
Death is fine.
All she's got is her
With
hand.
this character.
If for something like this, I'm gonna give you
All
phone
she's got is
number.
her tomahawk. Yeah,
Aside from what's on the model itself, I'd say because of things, she'd probably have
Actually,
like
you probably
couple potions, like
you physically have it.
two
There
of
are
each
weapons you
type,
can grab here.
probably.
But we'll talk to them about it first, so don't grab them yet.
There's nothing small enough for Darren.
You realize we have like
If I do something stupid, feel free to
12
punish me.
We'll find
potions
something small I can
in
add.
Even if it ends in a death
I'm
roll.
not going to give you 2 of each.
God damn it.
No.
I would give when I
you
say 2 of each, I mean
Let's
2
do that.
healing, 2 stamina, 2 mana.
Life is life.
I'm not going to allow you a mana potion,
See, those are like 80 souls.
2 healing, and 2 stamina.
Oh, if only I could connect to this.
I have, I put it in session summary. I have 2 clarity potions, 2 dusts of choking, 1 stamina potion, 2 blood giver potions, a shroom poison, a nerve calmer, a black blood, a bat nip, 3 healing potions, 1 greater healing potion.
You can see though.
Jesus Christ.
Noted.
Come equip.
Definitely
Spending this entire shop.
Oh, also a knife and, my special secret pocket knife that you probably know about.
That's gonna be
Understood.
important today.
Death or injury?
You're still taking armor though, so you have some
Death.
defense, even if you can't fight.
Death will track.
You. What do you choose?
I have arming sword, swordbreaker, the armor he commissioned, and I will take injuries.
Alright, a reminder. Choosing permanent injuries locks you in for the remainder of the season. You cannot change this, and you will be locked out of specific story elements. Do you still choose permanent injuries?
I will still take it. I will still take the injuries.
All right.
Bone armor under the cloak that you can't see, as well as her red iron hatchet. Or red iron.
She doesn't have it on.
Also,
She
make
doesn't
sure
have it on
because I believe.
model. So we need to probably grab an item for her to use.
Oh god, no. Very well, you may grab an
wish
item.
to state
Also, make sure
something.
to click the dark
Real
vision
quick
yourself.
for you,
I've
Army.
already.
I'm going to state this now. This is a high-stress situation for your character. You are an incapable fighter, in case you've
I
forgotten.
know. I didn't forget.
Okay.
I'm here because Dark Elf Envision.
Yep.
Yeah,
Just I want you to know
she
that.
will literally
And also,
We're
not
coming
only
to
that, Dyron can be very, very loud.
You're a flashlight.
There are injury, my friends.
Preferably no, because I cannot edit this avatar. So, preferably no.
That is non-optional, I'm afraid. You have to choose one. This is a mechanic setting. Sorry.
Oh, so
It can be internal if it has
either.
to. It can be eternal.
Yeah,
like
yeah, that's
injuries.
fine.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's fine.
permanent
Just because I can't
injuries.
edit the avatar. Yeah, yeah,
Of
that's
course.
fine.
Besides, this ain't
I mean,
This ain't mine.
For some reason, I can't edit this, so I'll forget.
this ain't mine anyway.
You can choose permanent injuries or death rolls.
I'm gonna make me a bitch. What do you think?
Injuries.
All right.
Very well.
Avoid the arms.
I
preferably.
do want to say, Thanatos, Kai was gonna ask for 2 healing potions from the mercenaries.
Very well.
Noted.
I just need to turn this on.
Don't trust my
All right.
expertise.
So that's okay.
Also,
2 healing potions.
A reminder for all players, listen up, listen up. You can only drink 3 potions. Anymore else, and you will suffer from potion sickness. Effects will follow. Keep that in mind. You can overdose.
You understood? Let's draw out
Also,
Indeed.
just letting DMs know, if needed, I do have a synced roller on my model. If needed.
I believe we have it handled, but thank you for letting us know.
Oh. Also for DMs, I have 1 unit of white powder.
You leave it like when Thanatos know. Be fucking careful.
Has a bunch of like.
Yeah.
In her cloak as well.
Understood.
I need to update the patch notes now real quick. Let me
Uh,
update the DM patch note.
I do have one more question, and it's okay if you DM say no on this. For my lure, can I actually
What the hell?
control
We got this,
the
get
light
up.
on it and
And if you get hurt,
it's
it's gonna go fucking nuts. Yeah, you can't.
Strike it so hard on the ground it just.
Well, it's just fine either way if you say no.
So, with that being said, my dear players, I'm going to now give you a small description. You guys been traveling for a pretty long time, at least most of the day. You fucking tired, but you guys are heading to Fort. Oh God, I forgot my own fort's name. Give me a moment.
Fort Havor.
Havor. Fort Havor is a fort that supplies Farlon. This is where you guys will be getting the supplies to. This is more or less a halfway point between Farlon and Farlon. Fort Havor. Your mission is to, of course, get those supplies delivered safe and sound with nothing bad going to happen to them. However, it is nighttime. And you're closer to the enemy lines than ever. Prepare yourselves. With that being said, my dear players, you will need to spawn at this thing, actual spawn.
And get
Doors
Very
will be
dark.
closed.
What a night.
Now,
Nameplates off. Let me just turn off my nameplates.
You came through a cave crossing. There is no portal.
Nah, what
Where
do you
you at?
mean? What do you mean the mage hunters through us?
Yeah, man. What are you talking about?
to say this, but of course the portal behind you doesn't exist. What is behind you is just more dirt road. cards are up. And players prepare yourselves because in 5, 4,
You're on.
3,
You're on his. You're on.
2, 1, cards will be up.
Actually, if you be right there, there's a little rope there that you can tie your legs into. So, because rows are.
Right, where the fuck are we? Because I can't fucking see nothing.
We're on the dirt road.
Sorry. So.
Oh, should we have a hen?
Don't worry, we can scrub that off.
Fuck, that's bright.
On the way here.
The best smell. Oh, don't worry. I can actually see perfectly fine.
I can as well, but
lucky
I
you.
don't hear you.
Scrub soap off. There you go. Yeah, I'm
Is that a fucking ass?
Alright, kiddo. You be me eyes.
This is the wagon that you're taking.
I can't really see in the dark. Oh, there's good.
Alright, so who's driving?
I've got a crossbow. I could.
Anyone with range would be preferred.
I'm going to say
Please
this.
stop shoving your nuts in me fucking torch.
People that can actually see in the dark probably should be up in the front, actually. So we can warn the people what's coming up ahead.
And also people on the sides and the like, and somebody in the back. I'll be on the left side since I'm. I'll be on the right side since I'm right-handed. So you know.
Actually, did the mercenary leader said anything about side objectives? I swear he said something about that.
Well, if you find anything.
Any of them?
Yeah, there are side objectives, but who knows?
You recall, Kai, reaching into the depths of your memories, that you would find someone who would have more to offer, and if you completed these additional requests of you, you'd get additional pay.
Light ahead.
Indeed.
Grandma, do you want to carry this fucking torch?
Sure.
Doesn't really help when it's tight.
Hey, we got someone up ahead.
For you, Grimwald, once you, left the initial surrounding forests of Farlon, things immediately were feeling off to you.
Easy.
The chilled air of the summers felt slightly more colder. Even with the torch next to you, it's still just warm at best. Your left hand slightly twitches from the current actions that happened yesterday. Used to say something feels.
Also, for an in-character note, Crotch's eyes would still be glowing red. The rage is yet to subside from him. But you being
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. It's quick, huh?
Alright. Benefited, how much?
10 silver.
10 silver.
I don't know if you have that much silver between all of us.
I did say you're live.
Guys to the left.
They don't get any fucking smarter, do they?
That's just coin. Taking them, get going.
Listen, you said food, yes?
I see you on the edge of my torchlight.
Giraffes all around you in the darkness, eyes squinting with a torchlight, having plate leathers chain. You hear the stubbled snorts and working full plate behind you, and you have a flashback of earlier today. It is so unnecessary, so quickly.
Listen. Food. We gotta get your food, yes? Hey, stop! Stop!
up? You want food? Yes, we'll give you food.
Shit over there. Trust me, we're taking this coin.
That little one just killed my mate. You're lucky it wasn't me.
We need to
Fight quick. You're lucky we don't kill your whole fucking caravan.
Good luck with that.
No.
Now starts to turn off immediately. The iron smell is already back.
What do you care? There's one less mouth to feed. Seal me, mate.
They already.
Fuck. Listen.
It looks like we're fighting. Head. Aye, fire. Hi.
Some protecting, some fighting.
Well. Oh. 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 Side. Oh. Oh, horse. Archer. Oh. Leg. Ooh. Neck. You alright, Aldrin? Neck. Good night. Neck. Come on. Well, somebody's got to pull the cart. The horse is dead.
Massive red mark on the side of her face.
Direction. I'm not, am I? I'm looking in the wrong fucking direction.
I saw them behind us. It seems like the group over there decided, why not attack them? This is disorganized.
It was smart. My apologies that I had to jump on the rock, but you know, there was 3 of them.
I know,
Can't really fight
but
together.
it's not you. It's not you, it's more of the people in the back. We're trying to do it more peacefully, but it seems like...
They're desperate.
Did it? Yes.
Hey, well.
This man has suffered many cuts and a good gash to his side, equating to a major injury. And that smell of blood coats your hand, it coats your nostrils. With a natural 1+3, your hands are shaking. And it progresses to a have one more chance to try and make this not a complete unnecessary. Most likely needed, but it's push 3. Gives you advantage. And your things. 3 plus 4 for half.
I'm gonna need a DM over here.
Hello, DM. What do you need?
He's gonna loot the body, see what he can find.
Sorry.
Oh.
With a 2, unfortunately, you find. Oh, hey, a coin purse. It has exactly 2 coppers in it.
Oh, well, 2 copper ain't bad.
Would you like any injury rolls?
I didn't get hit.
Can you help me with this? Grabs him. Come on.
Yeah. Do you have anything on him?
Yes, armor and his weapon. We can
Hey.
take the weapons if we want, and the armor from the dead people we just killed.
I'll just take the coin purse. They're not gonna need the money. I know it's fucked up, but you know.
Take what you want from the dead. Give the poor man some semblance of coin.
I won't do it a lot.
We killed all his friends today.
Take the weapons, put in the caravan. Most likely the front line needs it
There's the bright side. We just procured some free weaponry for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but we want to keep the dead very dignity, so...
Oh, Ruby. See, it is injured. It looks fine prior, but it's a little injured.
Father saw something. Okay. Going to do a bit of medical on the horse. This one.
It'd be very bad.
I'm starting to look like you.
Let's get this treated.
Gotcha. I understand what she...
Unfortunately,
What's
you're
this
the one
guy?
treating him, right?
Yes, but we didn't know what was going to happen.
Are you the one treating the horse?
I understand.
Yes.
I've been gone for a while. I don't know what's been happening.
Unfortunately, with
But
natural
I'm going to
wound,
let you know. What we're going to do is grab their
you're not
weapons
able to.
and
Your medical
armor,
knowledge.
so we can put in the
Mostly for
caravan.
Your
humans.
attention is already pulling away from the emotional side of things. You see there needs to be more professional touch. When the bandits was lucky enough to get a gouge on one of the chests of the horse.
Yeah, just
It seems their initial treatment has failed.
and put it in the caravan. Look, they'll be more useful.
Oh. It's gonna be a while before the sun comes up.
11 plus 3 Gormal. He's until we're past Ruby's initial mistake. It's stitched too deep. Going by the layers of
We've hardly just got here and we've already got fighting. In our group.
Yeah.
I usually go on foot.
We would have been giving them as much as we need. Most experience in horses, but it's flesh like any other.
Yep.
I'm gonna stop the bleeding for now.
Alright. Horse has been patched up. If we're ready to go, we can go.
You good, Kraja? For the most part?
Alright, let's go.
Yeah, me armor held.
Alright.
Oh, here's the fucking light. There's the rock. Fucking bring up your
Alright.
see.
Grab the other torch. I see it right there. Most likely some of you need more lights. There's a torch right there on the tree.
Somebody want to carry this one?
In front.
Kiddo, you want to hang on to it? Sure. I'll hang on to it.
Wagon to the
Right. Can somebody hang on to it, please?
I almost got knocked over by it. Give it.
What's up?
Aye.
Ooh.
It seems like
Thanks, kiddo.
we have some of the bandits up ahead that ran away. It seems like they got a
so early.
backup plan, it seems.
Okay. Alright.
High alert, there might be another ambush.
I'm just... Didn't expect blood to be shed this early.
It's early, it's funny. I'm trying to make it funny.
Early in the walking.
It's fine. I laughed at it in my mind.
Keep moving.
You know, it'd be really bad if one of you left the torch on my ass. If you did, don't walk behind me. I can tell you that now.
We don't need more of you up front.
Don't spread up too much.
Where is the
If we do,
Keep within the light, please. I know it's hard because you can see everything, but we can't see them, so someone fires an arrow into their neck from 30 yards, we can't really see it.
yes, possible for you.
I can see in the dark.
Well, then let us know if you see archers.
I may not look human, but I am very human.
Well, the reason I have my lantern is in case any of the ones who can't see in the dark, you may run off.
Seems like he's been run over. Seems like
You know what? Fuck it, I'm just gonna crawl.
Yeah, they were talking about being human or something. So I was like, I don't think the bandits are gonna give a shit. So.
I'm not gonna die to any fucking dwarf or human. I'm gonna die to a fucking.
High alert. It is too silent around here.
You see anything?
Cold. Older than it should be.
Maybe not
Just
stand
on the roads
in
a
the
bit
back
bumpy.
then?
Well, so you know, you don't get shit taken from the back. That's all.
No, I should probably do that again.
See a torch down there. Where?
Oh, it's just you, God. Dear God.
I stopped on my perception.
You have to remember, Kraja, I can see up to your shin.
There's light up ahead. Might be another ambush.
It's fine. I can see glass and I can see dark. A lot of spirit here anyway. Oh no, I see the light.
Oh, there we go. That's it.
I also saw some even further down the way. Hard to see
Air
through
is
the trees, but I
pungent
saw
with
them.
fresh water, cold air.
Oh, great.
Get someone to turn off their fucking light.
No, it's a pause.
I know.
As you guys are going to
Incoming! Okay.
I need someone to defend me.
Yeah. I gotcha. They're going after Kraja!
Grandma, you realize you should not be in the front line.
Woo! Right in the face! Ooh! Woo! Hello! Oh! Hi, buddy. You're in the neck. Woo! I gotcha.
With the point 13 minus 1, you're able to keep yourself at bay. You can see yourself.
Hi. Right in the neck. Leg. Woo! Okay. Fire to the face! Okay, sir. Right in the neck. Do you know
Just too soon.
Come on.
Can you stand, Grimwald? He's hurt. He's hurt.
In his stomach.
Oh, he's hurt.
I got this. You guys keep them off me.
Gotcha. Do it now. Quickly.
Thank
You're
you.
getting lit up on there on the side.
I'd rather it not use it for me, but
Leave that one to the king.
I've got several. Oh, let's see if I can't get this done without the potion first.
Alright, what are you doing? You know this is a critical injury.
What is the injury specifically?
Gouge to his stomach.
I've kept him twice.
They're nicking it or really close to it.
If I could grab this thing. Hey, how much would those muskets sell for?
As you've taken this potion, grasping onto life, you, for multiple factors, do not want this to be the end. You don't think you should just trust most of the people here to do this task.
I'm
20 plus 2 with the potion and mix of your spite. You'll feel your muscles start to reconnect with the lining of your stomach regenerate.
Let's get you up.
We've got to find the guy that ran off ahead.
I don't think so. I'm trying to remember. I don't think I did get hit.
Because of her injury and I ripped the heart out of one of them. I'm gonna basically do a bit of blood healing for her to fix this injury.
Somebody grab the torch.
That's fine.
Savannah, you can see further down the road, next to the torch light, you see the edge of your cart. Seems the gunfire spooked it away there.
Here.
I don't need it.
I know you don't need it, but someone needs
Where's the card at?
Unless they can't see in the dark.
As you ask yourself this question, you look around and
Can you see in the dark?
look at a light in the distance.
Then there's Where's your
You
torch?
think you see an outline of your cloud?
I don't
think
see
they felt
We don't see one in the can at all.
We're gonna have to hightail. Guys, we're gonna have to hightail it. I think our cart's over there.
Grimwald, she was defending us.
No.
Please fix the.
Where did the caravan go?
It's over. I think I see it over there.
Ran off further down the road.
Just a little bit.
I'll pay you if I need to if you want.
Hold it.
I'm good for it.
Forward.
Paid for this. Everyone's ready to go.
We need to secure the cart so nobody tries to steal from it.
Alright, two of you stay here, the rest of us go up ahead. I'm not leaving one person there to check on.
Healy for the broken jaw. Or for the dislocated jaw? However you did.
Should we sit?
Let's get moving. Up there by the other torch. Or at least I think that's it. It's got spooked off.
So getting so spread out.
Let's go get our stuff back. Looks like the horse ran up ahead. Good work back there, kiddo. Good fucking work. I saw the bone dagger you threw. Well done.
Bring it.
It's down there.
Fucking ran off.
Hold, I see something in the dark.
Nice. Oh, that's great.
Pleasant.
As you look further in,
I
you
can
actually need
see
to
that.
squint to see these dots of red. There's nothing, but they're also there. It's squint again. They're dancing in
Get
and
him.
out of even your vision.
What do you see? What's he in the
High
ring
alert yet again. I don't know what it is, but something's up ahead.
Oh, great.
Seeing red reflected lights. A lot of them.
More for your god, eh, Crodra?
Indeedly so.
We make.
Just wish you could hear me.
Fireflies in the forest, dancing about.
I wonder. Probably wolves. Their eyes catching the glint of the moon.
Prevalent chill is becoming more Grimwald.
Something's wrong.
What are vampires?
Cold. It's too cold.
You hear that?
So vampires. Careful. Not like.
On you, God.
Black figures against this purple silhouette through your night visioned iron. Even you don't know what you're seeing. Shambling shapes in the dark.
Oh, look.